Man, I just recorded a predictions video. Every time, it's not even a Friday. It is, what, 7:50? They never make posts at this time. The consistency just isn't there. Hey everybody, Espira, and I wasn't kidding about all that. I literally have, not a predictions video, some other video. You know what? I'll probably post it anyways tomorrow morning, just for the sake of, like, I made it, so I might as well post it. But for today, that's going to post up at 8 p.m. or like whenever I finish editing this, is my live reaction to the new ban list, which came out 8 minutes ago. I haven't looked at it. I just heard from somebody that they pushed the ban list, and 8 minutes ago they uploaded it. So with that said, we're gonna go check it. Live reaction. I haven't seen any of it. We're gonna see what it's all about. Of course, in terms of like just quick things that we're looking at, blue, crimson in some fashion needs to be dealt with. What else? Yellow could be dealt with. There's a few cards that if you deal with them, I wouldn't hate them. You know, the counters and stuff like that. If we're looking at red, the archetypes could probably be tuned in a little bit. So we shall see. But with that said, let's just jump into it and see what we find. Okay, so I did see a little sneak peek because I had to zoom in a lot for me to not be able to see. I mean, we already see this, right? So I had to zoom in a little bit. So I think I saw like the Boo Unison. So I think something's happening to Boo Unison, but outside of that, I don't know what's going on. So with that said, let's jump into it. BT20 banned limited errata card update. Hello, DBSCCG fans. With the release of BT20 Power Absorb, 3 banned cards, 1 limited card, and 2 erratas will be added to the banned limited errata card list. So 3 bans, 1 limit, 2 erratas. 1 card will also be removed. Yo! What? Okay, so for the video that's going to go live tomorrow, just for the sake of like whatever, was actually a video talking about the cards that should come off the ban list. So I was doing that as a meme. I don't think they've ever done that. So, okay, we're going to see what's up with that. That's very interesting. These changes are effective. The release date of BT20 in your respective region. Okay, well, it came out better than ever. All right, so first off, banned Crimson. Shocker. Oh, whoa, they're not even giving us explanations. Whoa. Okay, the fact that there's no explanations means you can prove that they're just dealing with the fact that the community won't stop complaining about it, like, nonstop, right? So this is something they threw together. They got into the office on Wednesday morning, and they're like, oh, okay, well, let's just push it out. Okay, so no explanations. That's kind of a bummer. All right, so banned cards, Crimson Goku, sure. Even with its errata, the representation it had at Worlds was absolutely nuts. So no surprise there. It filled in a very same slot that Soul Striker did. Soul Striker got the Adios. So very similar here. Bro, no, why? Bro, they got rid of Champa? Dude, I don't know if I agree with this, man. Like, it's just one of those things where, like, it's not every deck plays Champa. You need to be aware of it. It gives decks the ability that don't have pushing power, that, I don't know. I don't agree with Champa. I think, no. I don't agree with this at all. No way. Because, like, my biggest thing is that Champa provides extension for decks that weren't able to get there. Were the best decks that could use it decks that were already good? Sure. But even then, sometimes they don't even include them, right? Like, I don't see what you're solving by hitting Champa. And if anything, Champa was like great tech in terms of being able to deal with unisons in colors that don't deal with unisons. I don't know about that. I don't agree with that at all. I don't know who is asking for Champa to get hit. And then the last one is Hidden Power Supreme Kai. I mean, sure, they got rid of Champa, they get rid of East Kai, right? Like, they're the same card. As long as you remember to declare your autos. Okay, so those are the 3s, and then there's 1 limit, 2 erratas, and 1 unban. The limit, Majin Buu. I mean, look, I know people have been complaining about this card forever. I don't necessarily agree with the complaints. Don't get me wrong, it is an extremely good card. But the more and more we go, the more and more we have ways to deal with it. Like, I play Majin Buu's, and half the time I play Buu on board now, he doesn't actually live until the next, like, through to my next turn. So I get it. It's an extremely push card. People have been complaining about it forever. People don't like playing against it. Those same players are the people who tend to play their own degen decks whenever those are good anyways, but whatever. I get it. I'm not thrilled by it. I think 1 is actually, like, I don't like limits. You guys know I don't like limits. But there are a lot of decks I played where I only played it as a 2 of anyways. So this sucks because obviously, like, all the decks that were like ramp decks that tried to push into a turn 3 Buu, like those it hurts those a lot. So we'll see. I don't love this, but I get it. And then remove from the ban list secret identity. Why? I thought it was over general. I thought secret identity was too much, right? If I remember correctly, it was an over centralizing overrealm that limited the fun people were having or something. Oh, but now it's off. It's crazy. When you guys watch my things that should come off the ban list video tomorrow, I actually talk about how secret ID would be perfectly fine to come back. Okay, so then we have 2 erratas left. 21. Oh, they're errating the leader. Okay, so what's the errata then? Reason. Oh, they give a reason for the errata. The current text of this card prevents it from being played properly. Dude, you know how little you know what's the worst part? I'm gonna take a little quick break from the reaction here. There have been a lot of discussions on the different community in the different community pages about the fact that Bandai hasn't really cared recently. Like, you can tell it's a lot of stuff is low effort, or we're just being ignored or forgotten or whatever. I understand that this post was pushed as like, hey guys, we're listening to you, here's the ban list. But like, this is pretty low effort, right? Like, if anything, I think people would have rathered a post scheduled and posted tomorrow with like a full breakdown and everything that it's about, instead of just like, oh, here's the cards, right? I don't know. This just kind of reinforces that, in my opinion, then like make me feel more confident about the fact that we're being heard. If anything, this is just like trying to put out a fire. Either way, the errata portion only. Pre-errata text on the front side. You can't activate extras, and during your turn, you can't use skills to play battle cards. Sure. So what's the post? You can't activate extras, and during your turn, you can't play battle card by skills. You can't use skills to play battle cards. You can't play battle cards by skills. I mean, that's the same thing, right? I'm not entirely sure what that changes. I think that's basically saying the same thing. I think there's a world in which like this limits you from playing skills that also play battle cards, whereas this is like you can still play the skills, you just can't use the battle card portion, I guess is what it is, right? So like if for whatever reason there was a battle card that did stuff, you could do the stuff but not do the play portion. I think that's what that differentiation is. And then the backside, during your turn you can't use skills to play battle cards, probably the same thing, right? You can't play battle cards by skills. Okay, that's fine. I don't think that changes much. Maybe there was like an edge case scenario that mattered, but whatever. And then Hercule expecting the unexpected. Is that just because, like, again, it was written properly? The current text of this card prevents it from being played properly. Pre-errata, if your leader is yellow, has both Son Goku and Vegeta card, and you have a yellow Dende card in play, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by yellow. If your leader is a yellow Son Goku Vegeta card, okay, so instead of saying has both Son Goku and Vegeta, and just is a yellow Son Goku Vegeta. Okay, whatever. Sure, that's fine. We are dedicated to developing a game that Dragon Ball fans and card games alike can enjoy. Thank you for your continued support, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so rehash. Banned. Actually, we can probably zoom out now. Yeah, there you go. So rehash is banned. Banned. That's so sad, dude. Banned. Why? No one was asking for this. Limited. Why? Just ban it at that point. It's fine. You'll still see some play. Unbanned. Hype. I'm actually excited for unbans, right? That's super exciting. Errata, because for whatever reason this was written properly in errata. So what do I think? Again, like I said, I don't think the way they did this really reinforces the trust in them, right? Like, no reasoning, just here's a card. It's been a while since they've done that. They used to put quite a bit of effort into explaining it to us so we understand why things are the way they are. Like, I don't even know why Champa's in there. Like, why? So, like, I can come up with an argument, but I don't think there's anything valid that was like that we've seen in the meta over the past 3 or 4 sets are like, yeah, Champa gotta go. Even though you could argue like there's no card in the history of the game that's ever ended more games, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. How do I feel? So Crimson is dealt with. Yeah, this just hit blue. Like, I don't know. This is just like, yeah, the Crimson deck we don't want to be a thing. Like, this didn't do much really. Yeah, even Secret ID coming back is sweet, but I don't think it deals with anything too crazy. Outside of like dealing with tokens, I guess. Now we have like a better way to do that. But no, I don't get this. So now like Crimson's not the best deck. But that's fine. A21 was coming in anyways and probably beating Crimson, right? Like the Crimson ban just seems kind of off, given that A21 probably renders Crimson like an unplayable deck at this point. Champa is a really good card to deal with Android 21, where it's like you can get her to 5 health to 3 health. And aggro feels like it's one of the things we're going to need this format. So getting rid of the free double strikes, I don't love. Huh. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to give this one a little bit of a think about it, because I'm not entirely sure how I feel about all this, guys. But with that said, let me know what you guys think, because like I'm clearly lost at the moment. I have no idea how to feel about this ban list. I'm glad we got it. I don't love the way they did it. This felt really low effort. I hope we get a follow-up post sometime soon with some explanations. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. I think I'll just leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys want to watch more videos, thumbs up. If you guys don't want to, that's fine. Thumbs down works too. If you guys want to catch more of my DBS content, again, like I said, I have things that should come off the ban list video coming out tomorrow very promptly. So subscribe button's down there if you guys want to catch that. And with that said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao.